At last, it is mine. With this magic book, any evil plan I write comes true. But to harness his power, I need the final page that is protected deep below the surface by one legendary hero. Will you stop playing that tiny piano?
Sorry.
SpongeBob and his friends need to go on a quest to discover the stolen recipe that takes them to our dimension, our world, where they're tangled with a pirate who possesses the recipe. And in order to get it, SpongeBob transforms into a superhero named Invincible, while Patrick becomes Mr. Super Awesomeness, and Sandy stays herself. Mr. Krabs becomes Iron Man like Sir Pinch-a-Lot, and Plankton becomes a yet unknown Hulk-like superhero, and Squidward becomes a sour note.
Alright guys, so if you guys didn't hear, there's a new SpongeBob trailer for the actual movie. It has a trailer now. It's called SpongeBob Out of Water, and so we're gonna go around. Today we have with us Kevin and
Mark
and me, Brian. We're gonna just talk about what we think about the trailer. It looks pretty good. Kevin, what do you think about it?
I thought it was. I mean, the style's okay, and to me it sort of seemed like the art style was like
Well, like transition.
Yeah, the transition from the art style into like the
from past the, I mean, from the underwater to the real world.
Yeah, it looks a little weird. But it looks a little similar to when I looked at the Smurfs. Yeah. Like the art style from like the Smurfs and the Smurfs 2, it kind of looks similar.
It's the same thing with a lot of CG movies. It looks like it had a similar thing is going with like the Smurfs just messing around with the real world, and like it seems like it's gonna have a lot of those scenes from the way the trailer looks. But like so far it looks good, especially how the art style, they have the regular art style like in the beginning. It looks just like the last movie, and then like when they go into the CG, it looks weird. But actually, it's like animated like really well. It doesn't look ugly. It's still like look.
It looks reasonable. It's not as bad as we expected it to be. Like,
it
didn't look like the Christmas episode, which I'm so glad it didn't look like. But like, it looked.
Well, they still look cartoony. It looks like they didn't try to make them look realistic at all. Which is a good thing. And like so far I like the plot. It doesn't look like it's gonna be mean-spirited. Because that's the thing about the newer SpongeBob episodes. They're so mean-spirited. You just like all the characters are dislikable. But like, so far when I'm picking up from this trailer, everybody's in character. I have like, there's not like one part of the trailer that doesn't really make me cringe at all. So far it's like looking really good.
Yeah. But the one thing that worries me is that it seems very repetitive and similar to the first movie. Which is that, I mean, of course, it's a plot that many other movies use. Like, it's normal over there. It's normal in Bikini Bottom. A problem arises. Heroes have to go and save it. It's not like it's a plot that was only used on the SpongeBob movie, but it seems like it's almost a very similar plot to how the first one was made, especially how they're going into the surface as well. Like, I love that transition. Like, while it looks really good and how the animation looks great, like, I thought that it's very similar to the first one in how they had to go to the surface. And like, you know, they didn't go to the surface, but like they got caught up in, you know, by the Cyclops, they called him, and he got caught in the surface, and they had to get out of the surface and like go back and save Bikini Bottom. So like, very similar to how, you know, we're doing the same thing. We're going up to the surface and etc.
Apparently, the antagonist's name is called Burger Beard.
Gotcha.
Okay, then.
Yeah, also the tone of the trailer. Like, I love the tone, how it it goes back to like how they started out in the first movie, where it's like they had the pirates and they were like going to a movie theater. It's cool how they went back to the pirates again. It wasn't the same pirates, of course. But, like, I like that whole like the theme was almost, it looked like Pirates 5 almost. Like the whole trailer came out and like it was tough and gritty in the beginning.
At last, this magic book,
That
any
piano.
evil plan I write comes true. But to harness his power, I need the final page that is protected deep.
And like you realize this is a SpongeBob trailer, which is like cool how like they shifted the tone of the trailer to like fit SpongeBob's actual attitude and
Yeah,
like, the whole thing. And
Will you stop playing that tiny piano?
Sorry.
like that was and we just I think this has a lot of promise. This has a lot of promise. The show doesn't have a lot of promise, but the movie does.
You can like from this trailer, you can tell he has so much direction in this because like it feels a
Like
lot.
it feels like the old one. It feels like the
Yeah,
old
it feels a
episode.
lot like
Yeah,
the
that's
first movie.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
It's like,
it felt,
I felt like I was watching deleted scenes of the first movie.
Yeah,
it looks good.
It didn't feel like something that you would see on now. It felt like you were going back to 2004 with these, you know, this feeling. That just, I don't know how to describe it, but just this whole, you know, sort of
Good feeling
yeah, those feels.
of the hilarious comedy. So
Well, like I just get a feeling like everyone feels like they're in character, and like even Patrick, he doesn't seem like to be a douche, like he usually is in the other episodes. Because Patrick is like an unlikable smartass in newer episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like he usually Patrick is like he seems like innocently stupid in this trailer, which I like because that's the old Patrick. Like so far it looks so promising.
Yeah.
It looks yeah, I'm definitely gonna see that shit first day.
Oh, I don't know. I still just like well, I mean, I will know. Actually, I'll see it. I'll see it when it comes out.
alright.
So.
I'll see.
2015 looks like a really good movie.
Year.
You got like, yeah, we'll talk about that after the next podcast. So this will be edited out.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, as I was saying before, like the main reason I think they had to use like the that 3D character design for when they like actually go into the real world instead of the 2D animated like they did in the last movie, like Space Jam style, because they have to make use of that because of that 3D gimmick, which I do prefer to watch the movies that way because it's a decent gimmick. Even though I heard like a lot of people don't like it. So it depends how well you do with it. Because I remember when we saw X-Men and that 3D was.
That's because it was a crappy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was.
That was a shitty. Movie 6 is like one of the shittiest
You're
things.
watching this podcast.
So this was our trailer analysis of SpongeBob Out of Water. What you guys think? Make sure to
Like.
Comment. Oh, I didn't say comment.
Oh God.
Don't read it.
Just
And-
comment.
and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been Brian
Mark.
And Kevin.
and this is the Digital Gamers Network.
And we'll see you later.